In this video, we're going to go ahead and start learning about JavaScript operators. And more specifically, we're going to be learning about the assignment and the arithmetic operators in JavaScript. So to get started, if you go ahead and go to your project folder, if you want to go ahead and go into the 9-operators folder, go into the start folder, and let's go ahead and open up the main.js file. And then in your browser, you'll want to go ahead and open up the index.html page, and you should see operators in your web browser. So the first operator we're going to talk about is assignment, and we've actually used this operator quite a few times. So the assignment operator is used to assign a value to a variable. So for example, if I make a variable a, right now that variable should be undefined. So if we go ahead and log that value, go ahead and refresh our page, you'll see that it's currently undefined. To actually give a value to the variable or assign it, you have to use the assignment operator. So we do a equals 5, and then we go ahead and log that value. We should see that the assignment operator is now taken that value and stored it in our computer's memory at the location where variable a is. So there are additional assignment operators, but we'll get to those in a moment. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk about the arithmetic operators in JavaScript. So arithmetic operators in JavaScript are used for performing arithmetic operations. So for example, we can add, subtract, multiply, divide, and many more. And so to do this, we have to use one of these special types of operators. So for example, if we want to add numbers together, we can use the plus operator here. So we can do var b equals 1 plus 2, and this should give us 3. So if we go ahead and console log b, we should see that we get 3. We can also use them to subtract numbers. So if we do b equals b minus 1, we should see that b should now be equal to 2, and it is. And then if you want to go ahead and do multiplication and division, we'll use these two operators here. So if we want to do var c equals 3 divided by 1, we should get 3. And if we want to multiply them together, we could do var d equals 4 times 2. So we should get 8. So if we go ahead and console log those really quick, let's go ahead and do C and D. We'll go ahead and refresh our page. Yep, we see we get 3 and 8. So the next operator we have is our exponentiation operator. This is used if you want to use exponents in JavaScript. So for example, if I have var e equals 2 to the third, we should get 8. All right, so if we go ahead and do console.log e, go ahead and save and refresh our page, we should see the value of 8. So there are two more arithmetic operators. They are called increment and decrement, and they are used for adding or subtracting 1 from an existing value. So for example, if I do e++, the value should now be set to 9 because we added 1 to the existing value. And if we do e minus minus, the value should be back to 8 since we subtracted 1. So if we go ahead and do console log statements after each of these, we can see those values. Yep, so you see we incremented by 1 and then we decremented by 1. So there are a few additional things you need to be aware of with arithmetic in JavaScript, and this has to do with when you go to do arithmetic on a string and a number instead of two numbers. So one example I want to show is I'm going to go ahead and do var z will equal x plus 5, and we'll go ahead and console log this value. And then I want to go ahead and do var y will equal, we'll do a string, so 5, and we'll do minus 1. And we'll go ahead and console log that value. So if we go ahead and save and refresh our page, we'll go ahead and see our results. So these are quite interesting. So normally in other programming languages, if we wanted to add two different types of variables, we would get some type of error. JavaScript is a little bit unique because it'll go ahead and convert these individual values into the same type before it actually does that operation. So what's happening here is when we take our string and then we add a number to it, that number gets converted into a string, and then that string is concatenated together. Because you can add strings together in JavaScript, so I'm just going to go ahead and do var z2, and we're just going to set equal to x and y. And what will happen is these two strings will be concatenated together. So if we go ahead and save and refresh, you'll see that right here. So this is one thing you want to keep note of, is if you ever add a variable that is of type string and number together, it's going to take that number and convert it to a string and then concatenate those two strings together. On the other hand, if you perform other arithmetic operations on a string and a number, JavaScript's going to take that string and try to convert it into a number and then perform the operation. So you'll see that our 5 got converted into a number, and then we subtracted 1 from it. So this is important to note, because if you have a string that is not a number, so if we do, so if I go ahead and do like and I go ahead and do -1, and I go ahead and console log that value, and we go ahead and refresh our page, and you'll see we get nan, which is not a number, because JavaScript is not able to convert this to a number, so it can actually perform that operation. So we actually get not a number. So the last thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and go back to assignment operators. So as I mentioned before, there are additional assignment operators available, and these assignment operators kind of combine our arithmetic operators and the regular assignment operator. So for an example, I'm going to go ahead and do var test. I'm going to go ahead and set it equal to 5. And I'm going to go ahead and do var test2. I'm going to go ahead and set that equal to 6. All right, and then so as for an example, I'm just going to go ahead and do test plus equals test2. And what the resulting value should be is it should be 11. And so the reason for that is when you use these special type of assignment operators, what JavaScript is doing is it's taking the variable on the left-hand side, it is assigning it to the value of that variable plus the variable on the right-hand side. So if we go ahead and do a console log, we should see that test should now be equal to 11. And it is. So basically, you can take any of our arithmetic operators and combine it with the assignment operator to do these shorthand operations. So just as in another example, is if I take test2 and I do -=1, then test2 should now be equal to 5. So if we go ahead and save and refresh, we see that it is. So kind of just as a recap, what's going on here is we're taking test2 and we're assigning it to this value, so the value of test2, and then we're using the arithmetic operator that's part of this assignment operator, and then we're taking that value on the right hand side, so we're subtracting 1.